Moment I've been waiting on.
Like, I ain't did nothing.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Jesus.
Not a good day. Okay? Now back to the shaking the table. I just know when they throw drinks don't have no name on it.
She's full of it. Girl. You gonna come in here and embarrass me? You said you're a changed woman. Come on, stop being a whore. Slut.
Girl, I'm gonna go out of here. You know what, honey? I'm out of here.
I've had my share of beefs with bitches, but never like this bitch. Like, this shit with her, it's just really like, I feel like it's not even real. You know what I mean? Like, how is a bitch like me rolling around with a bitch like her? It just really don't even add up.
Heaven, you definitely going to hell for this one.
Girl, nothing. We don't call people girls.
It's not a good day to hate, trust me.
I want to start with me.
Hello and welcome to the Reality Check-In, the show that gives you your dose of reality tea. I'm your girl, Miss Tink.
I'm your girl, Tito.
I'm Rashay.
And we got Baby Lexus, of course, joining us as our fourth official member.
Okay.
So, in today's episode, we will discuss this weekly drama. We have
Basketball Wives.
Love.
Nope, that's going off. It's finally off.
Oh yeah, that was the season finale last week. So that wrapped up, y'all. Just to let you know,
Housewives.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
The Never Ever Mets came back on.
Yes, it did, and the Never Ever Mets was never evering. And
yes,
honey,
and
baddies, Africa and baddies gone wild. You know what I'm saying? So we will discuss the ins and outs of your favorite reality TV shows, from TV to social media drama. Leave your comments and we will be checking them. Get your cup and let's sip some tea. So, where we going first?
We starting with what we always start with, the Basketball Wives. Oh,
Basketball Wives.
Yeah.
Okay, we can start with Basketball Wives. So this was the episode where Jen sat down with the aunt.
Oh,
that's saying that, like, you better not be coming for my nephew.
When they had the social media drama with Evelyn.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of catty. I felt like, I feel like, where did the aunt come from?
Apparently, what happened was the uncle responded to her subliminal message by saying, if you go, who you speaking on, like, put
it out there.
Because Evelyn was saying that she was a real friend. She's always been a real friend. And I don't think that they knew that she was referring to Jen.
I don't know
if what have
she's a real friend, but
that was her opinion of herself. Okay, it was her opinion of herself.
Good thing it's an opinion.
Good thing she ain't saying it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say it was a fact.
The Lord would have probably
she said what she feels. You know what I'm saying? So
she thought that was a fact.
The uncle commented, and then I guess whatever was said back, then the aunt jumped in.
But who asked neither one of them to comment?
Nobody did, but then they are defending the fact that they know that she's running her mouth about Christian. So they feel some type of way.
I mean, that's your family. I
get
it.
But let me tell you something. This is the thing that's irritating me about Jen and this whole Evelyn situation. Uh-huh. Baby, you giving her playtime.
Yes, you are.
You're making her relevant. Y'all literally went inside of the whole damn dinner because you getting married in Vegas, and y'all talked about Evelyn the whole entire dinner.
Yeah, it's giving it.
Because if you talk about anything else, it must have been not important or not enough for TV ratings.
So the wedding ain't enough to talk about?
Dang.
No, because they spent all last season talking about getting married in Paris to not really get married in Paris.
Married in Vegas. That should be something to talk about.
Because they didn't really get married in Paris. That's the problem. First of all, I'm not paying all that money to go to another country to get married. I would have just got a marriage license signed in the United States. Why would I need to have a whole other wedding?
She's bougie. Look who he's talking about.
What is bougie about a Vegas wedding?
Well, I don't think that part is bougie, but Jen herself is bougie, so that explains the one in Paris or London.
Paris.
The international wedding. That explains that, because I mean that's her style.
She should have just had an international birthday party.
Girl, you don't stop trying to chew on your auntie's hair.
She should have had an international birthday party. She just had a birthday party. That's what she should have did.
Yeah.
And this is also the episode where they go to
Vegas.
Yeah. And then Brandy invites Jen.
I still don't understand it. I think that's kind of dumb. Because what is the purpose of inviting her somewhere when you know that only you, or technically you and another girl, deal with her? Nobody else really deals with Jen. not that they got beef with her, but they don't really. You don't see her filming with anybody else outside of Jackie or me and Brandy.
Jackie, Ming, and Brandy.
You don't see her with Shawnee. You never seen her. You know how
Shawnee ain't on the show. Oh, you talking about Shanice,
her daughter, Jackie.
Because she don't know her,
but she hung out with Evelyn. So it's like she's taking her time out to go meet other housewives. She ain't taking time out to go sit and meet with.
Because she thought she was gonna get scammed.
Where's the timeout?
How you gonna put me in timeout already? We just started.
Whenever she,
we only 5 minutes into it. You put me in timeout.
What's I pay? Because she gonna get scammed. Going to sit down and meet with the girl. What you gonna scam her out of?
Her credit card number.
Jen.
Tell me that's not possible. Tell me that's not possible.
Now, if she was meeting with her and Christian, maybe I can say there's a possibility she gets scammed.
I mean, that
but
don't
she
mean
just meeting with Jen.
You think she don't know about his scamming ways?
I don't think she believes that what he's doing is
he's a
scam.
Scammer. He's a track star.
Now he's a scammer. He's a track star.
He gonna take your money. He gonna get fucked.
Running.
Made a whole song, honey. Remix that, Jen.
I hope Jen don't go for her own sake. But
no, she's gonna show up according to the previews. Yeah, according to the previews. I hope this ain't Jen. Bitch, you hope it is Jen. Your whack ass Ponderosa having head ass. You wish it was Jen.
Because she finally got some drama outside. One
thing about Jackie is she lived for the tea.
Okay.
Now, ladies, let's have a conversation because this is
the
table to have a conversation. Now, Jen, Evelyn, what problems? Because she the reason why I came up at the brunch.
Valid. Yeah,
Evelyn and Jen, y'all need to have a conversation.
Was so irritated. Shawnee was just like, you just couldn't let this event go off without a hitch. You just couldn't let it slide.
Thank you. But yeah, no, it's not a family pack. But yeah, so I just feel like the argument between Ming and Brandy, like
it was bound to happen.
Ming,
it was bound to happen because Ming is constantly reaching. Just because Brandy said the time.
Why? I don't understand how the fuck you thought one seasoning was gonna make the food taste better.
Because, in her defense, Brandy
was it an all-purpose seasoning?
She had none. So something is better than nothing.
But, and that was stupid on Brandy's part too, because promo, she should have bought her own fucking seasoning.
Hallelujah, you should have bought a whole bunch of stuff.
That should have been a
recipe
plug.
Book.
Instead of you trying to plug Jen into being in the house with Evelyn, you should have plugged your fucking seasonings into your pocketbook.
Even with her doing that, I don't think she believed that Jen was gonna come.
She didn't. Defense. But you gave it an open-ended invitation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't think why. Just
why? Because why the fuck I'm inviting you if I don't want you to? You know what I'm saying? You feel the same way because that is fugazi, ain't it? It's fugazi. Yes, mm-hmm. I cannot. And tie, because
she just in the middle. But I feel like she did that intentionally. She wanted to be in the middle because she didn't have to go back and tell Ming that Brandy said she was cute. Why did you have to do that? And since you did it, now Ming is being passive aggressive with your homegirl. Just let me know when to come get it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, but that ain't her homegirl. She just met the girl.
Well, I mean, you're trying to get to know her and you're being very, what's the word? Petty, childish, immature. Any one of them would fit the perfect definition of what Ming is right now just because Brandy said that Ty was cute.
So you think Ty is playing that game to get Ming to come back to her?
Yeah. Surely do. 100%. Because why you need to go back and tell her that? If she's trying to get to know this girl, don't be kicking your auntie.
Do you think?
If she's trying to get to know this girl and, literally form the whole point of the show is sisterhood. It's a friendship, right? Supposed to be.
What type of sisterhood and friendship?
Ain't no type of sisterhood. Ain't none. They turn on each other with the quickness. So there is no type of sisterhood. But that's what the whole basis of the show is. A sisterhood. They supposed to support one another.
Right.
So you done fucked that up, Ty. You done fucked up the chances of them being any type of sisterhood. Yeah. Starting off because you done made it very petty and messy. Just because you know your girl jealous.
Yeah.
Hence she cheated. Hence she was going
That's
through your
not her
phone,
fucking girl.
counting your minutes.
That's not your girl. Yeah,
that's your
that
wannabe
was,
girl.
That was a bitch without anything to do.
You know she's insecure. So you telling her that a female and you're attracted in females, like that's kind of you basically.
But
like
Brandy's married.
That don't mean shit. You have married females out here that
she is separated, so
do they thing with other females.
She is separated.
So you just gonna tell your opinion, huh? Okay, well you keep eating your food and then you tell me later.
Well, besides that little argument, we gotta wait till the next episode for real, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it'll get interesting on the next episode, but I'm still pissed off that Brandy just decided to bring Jen, and I'm also irritated that the way the preview goes, Jen decides to show her ass out there. Just why would you do that?
Christian also doesn't believe that she should have invited Brandy.
I don't agree with that either.
To the wedding?
She don't 100% support y'all relationship. She don't necessarily. She's in the same boat as Evelyn. She don't feel like Jen should have married him to a certain degree. Okay. But what I will say is, once she realized that Jen didn't want her discussing it anymore, she backed off. And I like the way that Jen had to break it down to her, like, okay, when the shoes are reversed, basically, and the foot shoes on the other foot, and it's us talking about your relationship, you don't want nobody talking about your relationship.
Right.
So why do you think that's a green light for you to then talk about mine?
But she also told Jen that she didn't like the fact that Jen brought up the kid.
The who?
Shawnee, or whatever name Evelyn's daughter name is.
Oh, yep. She did tell her that. But Brandy can typically
and Jen
teeter the line of being a logical thinker and going with right and wrong, and
But Jen didn't like that either. Jen was like, "Stay out of it."
I feel like she ain't telling her nothing because
But this is my thing.
You're in the middle of it.
This is my thing. If you're in a friend circle, it's a friend circle, right? Yeah. So therefore, if you do something, we should be able to hold you accountable. Yeah. If the next person do something, we should be able to hold you accountable. Yeah. So it's not fair to say, don't talk to me about the fact that I sat in front of you and said something about her child, and that makes you feel some type of way. Because what it does is if me and you are friends, and me, you and Tito are friends, in our friend circle, and you talk about my kids, Tito could feel like, well, if it was me and you get into it, you could bring up her kids.
No, I could.
So let me check it at the door and let you know that this shit ain't cool.
Understandable. True. But when you think about it, they all do the same shit to each other. They all talk about each other. Business.
But Jen ain't got no damn kids. And I thought that was a low blow too, kind of, when she said that shit. You ain't got no kids. Because she wants some.
Yeah, see, that definitely was a low blow. What if she's not capable of having children?
Oh, that's messed up to say if that's the case.
Because she is a little bit older. And that's not to say that, maybe I'm just saying this allegedly. What if, hypothetical. What if Jen is at that age where she can't have children? Maybe something is going on. She could have fibroids, PCOS.
I guess she got her stepkids now. She got to pay child support for him anyway.
Yes.
Are y'all talking about me? She got to pay child support anyway.
You want to be? Yeah.
I ain't lying. She got to pay back. He owe back child support.
He do? Damn,
yeah.
Why you pick these men? Jesus.
Not why she picking them. Not why she picking them. Because they find her so that they can scam her ass.
No judge.
She's a fucking magnet for bullshit.
The magnet for. So he owe back child support and he's scamming.
That's people. What the baby mama said.
Why the money he's scamming people with? He ain't using it for the back child support.
Because he's spending it on Jen. She told him he can't get a second job.
But she made it seem like he don't do nothing for her. Well, he do something for her, but he's not providing for her.
Did you see the John where they explained why he moved into her house instead of him moving into his own house? Or them getting a house together or whatever?
Because you remember I took like a stand against the show and stopped watching it at one point. So I didn't see
this is new info.
Oh, that's new? Yeah. Dang, I need to hear this.
So my thing is, what they're doing now on the internet is a lot of explaining.
Okay, so that's normally what they do when
you know what I'm saying. A lot of explaining. They never talked about him moving in her house on the show though. So this must be some internet shit.
Or it could be they could be prepping. Damn, I'm getting tongue twisted.
Yeah, I mean, it could be
Prepping
so.
for something that's coming later on down the line.
Yeah, but they ain't supposed to tell us no shit like that. Anyway.
But they break the fourth wall all the time.
Right. So basically, he was explaining that, and when I tell you explaining, the whole video was literally an explanation. So he had an apartment, and he decided to move into this condo, but he said he probably stayed there like a total of like 2 nights in the span of like 6 months because they were dating at the time.
Oh, okay. So he was always
at her house. So she had a house and he was renting a condo. So he decided to pay to get out of his lease and just move in with her because she already owned the house. Of course, he made it much lengthier than that.
Now, if they have some type of like financial plan in place, I don't see where that could be a bad thing.
And she told him not to move into the condo in the first place or something like that.
I don't see them moving into a house that's already owned. That's a money saver. So that could be.
I don't think it's a bad thing. He still signed a contract. I had to pay to get out of it.
True.
You know what I'm
saying?
So
it's just like breaking a regular apartment lease, though, when you think about it. So as long as he paid it, it ain't on his credit is a negative charge.
We don't know if he paid bills, so we don't know.
Well, he said he paid that.
Well, he didn't say he paid the girl back yet.
No, I don't think he's going to. Because she's walking around defaming him. Allegedly.
I sure would hate for him to get sued. Them to get sued at this point because she didn't sign papers.
You know she is. I feel like if he don't, he had to have paid her because you don't hear much about it no more. Well, Evelyn.
When they talked about it on this episode, Jackie asked her, did he pay her back yet? She said no.
Damn. She said no?
She said no.
I was missing some stuff on this episode. But I didn't miss that damn seasoning salt comment. That part was the best part of the damn episode.
That was so much fucking shade.
Or the drama between the rest of the girls, or the new girls, basically, and Brandy. I thought that was so entertaining.
You talking about Shanice?
Yeah, how all of them went into the room and started talking about Brandy, Shanice. What's her face in it? What's the girl? I forgot her name. She's so
Brittany.
Yes, her. See, look, non-memorable. Was she a part of
the one that didn't convert it over the Muslim?
Yeah. Not you sip your tea at the same. Oh, okay.
Because it just doesn't give. That's her real religion.
Yeah, I think. What's new to her?
But she messed with Kevin Gates, so that would make sense.
Yeah, but it's a new religion.
She did say it was new. Yeah.
So sometimes it takes the public eye.
It might be influenced, but maybe that could be a good thing.
Yeah, she might need it because
so you're telling me that she did convert it?
No, she admitted.
No, I thought she was doing that before him, right? Or she was starting.
We don't have that information.
No.
Yeah, because they don't talk about him on the show. She's in the process of actually dating someone on the show because she went on that. She went to the church on one of the episodes. She went to someone in the Muslim house.
She said she had dated Kevin Gates or something. She said it shouldn't like the first episode.
I didn't even hear her say that. That's how you know I don't pay her no attention.
She
said it real quick, and then she was in there.
She spoke that into existence.
What? And then she's supposed to be engaged with Kevin.
She been said it a long time ago that she wanted to. Or she thought he was so cool.
Hot ass mess. Speaking of mess, let's go into these Never Ever Mets. Cause baby,
it went out. It went in. It went down. This one.
Yeah, because that motherfucker sat there and told that damn girl
to her face.
That he wrote. He lied during the first episode when he wrote not the first episode, but the first couple of ones where he wrote fuck no about being with her. Yeah. He finally told her that he lied about it.
Said fuck no,
and she ain't leave, did she?
No.
When I tell you her pissed off face was like
she was so chill. You couldn't tell that she was angry.
No, some people you can't. And actually, and you know what? Them the scariest people. I ain't gonna lie. Watch.
I think she was in shock. And she said in the interview she was kind of shocked.
It's like, well, tell her before your sister gets here.
He should have told her a long time ago. Yeah, I'm sorry. Like,
and then
you just came on here with a secret. You gonna hold another secret?
My plan was for you to take your 13-year-old and move to South Carolina where I'm at.
That was when he thought it was only one child, though.
But now that it's more than one of you, now that it's 5 of you, 4 kids and her. That's 5 total. But the thing is, she got the house with the space in it,
and she
to
make
make
more
that
money than
move
him.
and make more money than him. And that was her point. She said, "I don't ask him for money. I've never asked him for anything." So she's not asking him to take care of her kids.
Or
So,
not
no,
to,
that's
she
probably
wants
ain't even
him for him and to be there for her. Period.
So for me, I don't care if I ain't have to take care of your kids. I still don't want no Fab, y'all. I'm not gonna lie.
Understandable.
I don't care if I gotta take
But
care
But
of
say
why
that
make
front.
it seem like you cool with it?
He
that's
straight
true, that's true.
misled that lady for the whole
Yeah,
time
because
that they was on the show
to
to
me,
get them
he's just a
cheeks.
liar
This
in
nigga
general.
said-
He's just a liar.
This
It's a
nigga
part of him.
said it went from a no to a maybe to a yes
to a maybe. Yeah. So he still
That's
don't
what the
know.
fuck he said to her.
He still don't know whether or not he can see himself
And
leaving her with her or not.
This is the first time that I think her name's Ty.
Who?
The
Brittany?
one that's dating
Ty.
her name Brittany.
The one that's dating Ty, the one that she said is funny.
The light skin one.
Yeah, that's Ty and Brittany.
Yeah.
The old
Okay,
one,
Brittany
the old
actually made sense when she talked to her.
That's the only thing she makes sense about because she pissed me off so bad in that
She's
episode.
so I don't. Maybe it's just me, but to me she be so hassy diddy.
She is extremely,
and then she don't want to interact with him. But she's flirting with everybody else that's in the house.
That part, but she also don't like him. She's not attracted to him.
What you call it?
She's not
That shit out
attracted to him.
too.
Cinco.
That's
Cinco
the girl
and Jay.
name?
I don't know who is who. Is Jay the girl? But that's the couple.
One of them. But the tall light skinned one.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. She just don't. She don't like him.
And on the next episode,
and so
really
when you don't like somebody, little stuff start to piss you off. That they really ain't doing nothing for real.
But you knew this person before you got there. Like that's what irritates me about
it. She said in the interview though. She said that they have more like a friendship vibe. That she don't really see. You know, them basically.
Why y'all here? Why is y'all here?
But it was the same fucking vibe.
Like to him, she's making it seem one way, but when she's in her interview, she's telling her truth, and she don't really like that man that way. She thinks he's a good friend.
So why you keep on playing this game?
Yeah, it's not because he's trying to do nice
did
stuff.
What the other couples did and just cut it. And
I feel like he's a pretty decent guy.
Yeah.
Like,
one of them asked her. I think it was Charlie.
Right.
Charlie asked her, no, Jared, because Charlie is a girl.
Yeah, Jared and Charlie was sitting there talking.
Unisex names is killing me. But
Jared
was talking to her.
Jared and Charlie was sitting there talking to her.
Yes, and they asked her if she was attracted to Ty, and her comment was yes. But then in her interview, she was like, "Clearly, we don't have no type of attraction. There's no intimacy. Why can't you?
You're stopping the intimacy though, you dumb fuck.
Because she don't want it. She
don't want it, bitch. And that's why men don't be trusting females because females play too many motherfucking games.
Yeah, just tell the truth.
Females.
But that's playing games. Just like Kiki ass playing games. I can't wait till she tell him.
Oh, that's gonna be real good.
I can't wait till she tell him next week.
Kiki gonna tell him about how she was still interacting with her boyfriend when she was dealing with him.
I'm so sorry.
Interacting. She was in a relationship.
Like I told you before. Like I told you before, for real.
You don't like Kiki?
No, call this number. So that's all I'm saying to you.
Just
go
ahead.
Brandon, she want Brandon to call her.
Yeah.
Brandon
to call her.
Kiki ain't doing it. She ain't doing it.
Go shawty.
She ain't doing. And I feel like he's so easy to please. He's not. He don't act.
You can't be drinking too much now.
Well, no.
No, I don't think it's that.
Brandon.
I think she's just out of control with it a little bit.
Don't do Brandon. Brandon said he got some trauma, and he realized when he talked to that therapist that was his trauma. So I think that he would not do that to his next girlfriend.
Emotionally mature. I feel. Come on now, like that's a good catch, right?
So you're gonna be on.
So she messing that up.
Ever met season 3?
Now we ain't. We gonna have to meet a person.
You wouldn't do
that
that
online thing.
Would you go on that show?
No, yeah, no.
Why not?
Cause why am I talking to you for 55 days?
Well, it's some
55
been like
years.
8 months. It's a couple on there that's been like a couple months, and
I'm more like I want some
one
in
of them
person.
was like 4 months,
and I'm okay. I don't know, like not that long. We just texting and FaceTiming and stuff like that. Now, don't get it wrong. I would love me a nice long distance though. You get we here for a couple. We here for like a month. You know what I mean?
Can we do both?
I used to love a long distance relationship.
How can we do both?
So you want to be long distance?
I can be long distance.
Yeah.
But not
because I get to miss you.
Yeah, I get to. I said like we could be together for like maybe a couple weeks, 3 weeks, and then you go on your plane. But you tell me I don't never see you 9 months, and I still ain't seen you yet. Gotta know if you stink or something. Like, I just gotta know. I gotta, in certain days, I just gotta know in person.
If you stink, it's diabolical.
Yeah, because we ain't gonna be together. So, yeah, like, certain stuff. Long distance, absolutely, though, because please go.
Now I need to know if you stank.
We could be together for a nice old 3 weeks, and then you.
I feel her on the
So where the fuck
part.
We
Brandon
hop
live
on
at?
that plane. Where Brandon live?
I don't know. We'll find out.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out where Brandon live at.
Let's follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna be your wing girl. I got you.
Brandon, I'm
And
serious about this, Brandon. I feel like that was a good
What
man.
if they breakfast?
What if they breakfast funky? You can't sell that through the phone.
Carry that bag of mints with you.
Do you hear me? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You better come correct.
I want to put this out there. Mints do not solve or resolve or remove.
That is just temporary.
But it does.
It's a temporary resolution.
Help for the second.
No,
no.
It's a temporary resolution.
It
but
depends
that's
on
not
what
long
the
term.
bad
now if they
breakfast
got
comes from.
gingivitis,
I say it depends on
or
what the
they
bad
got,
breakfast
what's that thing called? It's a gum disease.
The gum disease.
Yeah. I'm big on that. You ain't been ready to be funky around.
Yeah,
me,
so I think the next one is gonna leave is gonna be Ty and Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that.
But did
You
you
think it's gonna be Kiki?
how she did this to him?
Really?
She did that to him. He
She
was
did?
like, "You better get your fingers on my face."
Yeah, before it go down a bit.
Yeah, all because
Respect.
why have you noticed that every time or lately Ty and Brittany get into it, it has something to do with Cinco or Jay, whatever her name is, the girl from that relationship.
Yeah.
Something that she has asked or something that has like transitioned. Something with her. She's always in the middle. You ain't never noticed it? Because last time, I can't really say that was because of her. But this time, it was because they playing a game. Every time they start playing a game.
Oh, yeah, she got
Is the happy one still happy?
So he got mad. She got mad because
The question was, do
She
you
asked
think
if
that
they
they would be compatible?
sexually
intimately?
compatible.
And who said no?
She took
said
forever.
no,
She
but
took
she
forever to say
hesitated.
yes.
You would have thought her answer would have been
But she
no.
she said it in a damn interview. She was like, I mean, clearly we're not. So why the fuck
Why
are
you
you
here?
lying at the table
Right.
to save face?
Right.
You trying to spare his feelings and he don't give a fuck.
She
about
ain't
that.
trying to look like
He
a
don't
bad
care.
person.
He wants you to be honest.
Crew. Yeah.
He wanted her to be
She
honest.
keeps saying, I keep trying to
And he was like, I was being honest. We
have
haven't had any intimacy, so how can I tell you whether we're going to be compatible or not? So my answer is no. And she was like, well, I was trying to spare your feelings. Bitch, that was a you decision. That wasn't a we decision.
But and then that's what she's mad at him for, because he's not saving face for her. He's not sparing her
Cause he
feelings.
real.
What am I
Cause he
sparing your
real.
feelings for? Because why do I have to lie
Yeah,
I don't understand.
in front of people?
I don't understand what she's looking for.
If y'all are going to couples therapy, y'all will be having therapy in front of people.
I don't know what she's
is the
looking
whole
for.
from the point of you being at this experiment or this whole experience and you want to save face for other people? Just be honest.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're not gonna get what you need out of that by lying.
I don't know what she looking for.
She
It's
realized a long time ago she didn't
it's
have
like-
no attraction with him, but she's still trying to hold. She's just as bad as Jared.
And she don't even look that good to
She
be on
is
her
just as
arm. I
bad
think he
as
can do
Jared.
better.
That's what I thought.
I think he can do better.
I agree with you on that. I think he can do way better. When they asked her if she was attracted to him, she even her answer then to me was fake.
So what if Brandon
Like, yeah, we're
what if
attracted.
Brandon don't leave Kiki?
Now that's gonna be interesting. If he don't,
Why
leave her,
not?
I'm wondering if he was doing something on the side too. If he didn't, because it's giving Jared and Chris.
Because you know every
Because let me tell you about them, man. They
every
walked
time-
away. You messed up on them.
But every time somebody got a secret, it's like the secret don't hit the way we anticipated hitting.
True.
Yeah, no.
Because
You
the
know
way
what I'm
that
saying? With
baby
the
hit
show,
with Clevassier, I thought that was going.
She was like, I'm not even worried about the baby.
Oh, not you now. You don't care about the
Like,
baby.
we
I
need
think
to
she was
cover
still
everything,
stuck
but
on
all
the
right.
disrespect.
Yeah, she was stuck
She
on
care about
one.
the baby.
She was stuck on that one problem, so she couldn't move to the other one, in my opinion. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't have said I ain't even worried about the baby.
Yeah, let's not say that because I am worried.
And he used that moment to capitalize on because it was the perfect. Like, let me just pour all this shit on you at one time. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh, since you ain't tripping for real.
Oh, Jesus.
But what about the good couple? They still good?
Jay and Cinco?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
still
they
good.
were
I
just my
think they gonna
favorite.
be
They
fine.
just
They
so
gonna be fine. I
beautiful.
think- And Alexis and Chris had therapy. I thought that was good for them to go through that whole therapy session. And he was honest to her, which he wasn't honest 100%, because he finally told her that he also put no when they was playing the damn game. All the dudes put no for the most part. Most of them did.
Yeah.
So
His
she didn't
problem
know. She
is
felt blindsided. But she
She
didn't
not
take
in her
this-
soft girl, and he's looking for somebody
I'm
in
trying to
his
think
soft
about
girl.
which one is that.
She's
oh my
trying
That's
to
the one with
be-
the old man voice.
Yeah, he sound like somebody.
I thought it was Ty.
No.
No.
Ty is a
He
short,
look
light
old.
He's
skinned
a
one
dark
with the fro.
skinned, tall
Yeah, he
guy
look
with
old.
the.
No, he don't look old. He don't look
Ty
old.
look
He
a
got
little
gray
old.
beard. He got
Ty
gray
look
beard.
a little
Oh,
aged.
Ty.
He
Yeah,
looks,
Ty
he
does.
look that little aged.
But Chris is tall and brown skinned with the low cut, and he sound like somebody's uncle.
Mm-hmm.
So why his face can't go to my head?
His face don't match his voice. That's probably why.
Yeah, probably why.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would not think he
And
sound
his
like
girl,
that.
he feel like she just too manly. She got mannish ways. Let's put it that way.
She's an alpha female, and she's too aggressive for him at times.
Mm-hmm.
But that was in that moment when they were playing the game. He felt like they weren't gonna leave together because of something that she had did prior to that.
Right.
But he said that since that moment,
They
he's
moved
seen
past
the growth.
it. So
in
Okay.
her.
yeah.
So
Because he does put her to the side and tell her, like, look, this is a problem.
That's
You know what
good.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's good. Communication. Come on there, communication.
Mm-hmm.
So he also
Yes, that's it.
she took him out on their second date. She planned their second date.
Okay,
and she
cute.
took him
I
boxing.
love it when women do that.
Yeah, she took him boxing because he said he's
To
into
do
fitness.
and
and
his
stuff.
favorite boxer's John.
Floyd Mayweather.
Mhm.
And then
He
you
said,
gonna
"Oh,
do
this-
something that he love
this
for
lady
real.
listen.
Hey, women.
Mhm.
He said, "This lady, listen.
Y'all women out there, pay
I'm over here
attention to what's
looking at
going
this
on."
woman right here. This woman
Yeah,
right
and
here.
that was
she
really
listen."
cute. I think that was good. So I think they're gonna be okay,
Mhm.
and I think Cinco
Jay
and
and-
Jay gonna be okay. I think what's her name?
Ty and Brittany,
They gonna leave.
Yeah.
Jared and
Jared,
Charlie.
yes, and Charlie.
I don't think
I think Charlie needs to exit.
That's the
stage
mixed
left.
girl.
That's the girl with
They got
the
20
one-
million kids.
Yeah.
And then the crazy
20
thing,
million. That's
what
all
tripped
I
me
can
out
really
also,
remember.
the sister. His sister was his person that came. You know how they have their visitor.
Why she?
So-
when she said, "Oh, you the comment that she made, which the way they did the editing for the clip was crazy."
Mhm.
But it was like when she told Charlie, like,
Nobody wants to basically raise.
yeah,
for kids.
raise for kids. Like you can't just she said you can't just dump 4 kids on somebody and not expect for them to just be okay with it. And Charlie was like, I never said I expected him to be okay with it. You know what I'm saying? What I
But he
expected him
made
to
me feel like it was good.
be honest
But
and
you
tell
have a
me
kid
that you
too.
can't handle it and
tell
see
me
if
that
we
it was
can
a
work
problem.
through that. You know what I'm saying? Instead of you sitting up there being like, oh, it's cool, there's nothing wrong with it because I got a baby too.
She said he made me believe that everything was okay after that conversation.
No,
He
but
did.
I know that's what he looked like. Everything.
That's
That
what
was
he
his
did.
goal.
His goal was to
Yeah,
be
so
the
he could,
perfect gentleman, so he could smash and get the cheeks, and he
Get the
did.
And he
cheeks.
still didn't tell her that part.
He did. He told her in
He
the
didn't say-
nutshell. He said that's why
He
he
didn't
was.
say he
That's why he
wanted to
proceeded to keep
smash.
forward. He
Oh
said
yeah,
that
he
was
did
what was
say
his
that
plan.
because she was like, so you basically did this to have sex with me.
Uh-huh.
She said it.
She was. Yeah, I give her. She need a Grammy
Mhm.
because
Did
the
she
way she held her emotions together when
She
he
left
was,
him.
No, not
She
yet.
went and cried on the couch by herself.
That part, but the way she held herself together when they was talking in that moment, I give her kudos.
Because I would have
'Cause I
knocked his
would
ass
have-
right off that fucking
Thank
banister.
you.
Period.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
I'm not a violent female.
Because he's sitting up there talking to her and
with a
chilling
couple
like,
claws.
yeah.
Oh, like yeah, I'm playing in your face.
And
or
he
what?
was like, yeah,
I'm
so
playing with you,
basically,
what
yeah,
else?
you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
The door. No, you didn't.
No.
I'm hoping that she's this. Oh no, that's
Fucking
valid. I don't know if I
messy.
should say that, but
What?
I'm hoping that she's this calm because she's ready to bleach his clothes.
No, she
No,
actually
she
told her
didn't.
best friend that she feel like if the relationship don't work with him, she don't know he's right. She feel like he's right. Who's gonna want to date somebody with 4 kids?
Mm-hmm.
No, she didn't go
It
bleach his
basically
clothes
messed
because
her
she
up.
walking away with heartbreak. So he need to walk away with nothing, no clothes, no nothing, no items, no nothing.
Honestly, I feel like if she would have been more forthcoming about her children, then maybe
They
they
wouldn't have
wouldn't
been
be
on
in
the
this
show.
position.
Yeah, I agree.
They wouldn't have been on the show.
But you won't be in this position
Because he would have never ever
You
wanted to
can't
meet her
fault
ass.
someone. You can't fault someone because they have standards for their lives or.
But
deal
you can
breakers for
fault a
their-
motherfucker that been lying to you for 6 episodes.
But you
Yeah.
lied too.
Not in
she
a way
didn't lie. Once they put this stuff on the table,
No, I ain't talking about that. I'm just saying in general.
well,
You
no,
lied too, so you
I don't
can't-
agree.
True.
Both of y'all
She-
lied
she
to
did
each
lie.
other. Why are you expecting this man to be 100% honest? He not
You already
shown
know
you
he a
that he
liar.
lied.
Because the agreement, like she said the agreement was once they got the baby information out, it should have been nothing else that they had to hide. That's something that they agreed on.
Now he gonna get some get back because you had more than one lie. Not only did you have a newborn baby, bitch, you had 2 other children that you didn't tell me
So
about.
he got some get back to do. That's
He
all
only
he doing.
had
First
a
of all,
baby.
first of all,
He
first
gonna
of
get
all,
his get back.
I want to know how the fuck you had 2
Get it
kids
back
for
in
4.5 years.
Because
For 4 years.
she
That's
only
what I'm
talked to
saying.
him
When
when
you
she
got
was
a pump
sleeping
and
or when they
stuff
was
like
in
that.
school. they all under certain ages. So if they at
That's
school
true.
all day long, you can talk to him while they at school.
Yeah, school, yeah.
If you at work and you don't work at home with the kids, you gonna talk to them when they're. You gonna find a way.
4
That's
years.
too much work.
I mean,
That's
you
a
saw
long
that thing
time
online
to do
when
a
the
work
two
go
couple
around.
was dating and the chick ain't know he ain't had no teeth and they was dating about 5-6
Well.
months. Or was it heels?
A year.
Okay, see, look,
You know.
see, and she ain't know he
So
was
if you can
missing
have teeth for a year, you can have kids for 4.
Absolutely. Definitely you can have
If
some
you
teeth.
can walk around like
Definitely you
this,
can have some teeth.
Absolutely. I'm good.
That's
if
why
you
I
can
like.
walk around like that.
That's why I like
Okay.
my folks
You
to
can have
smile, do a full
I'm weak.
smile. I want to see them teeth.
I can't. I don't.
I'm good with side
Oh.
teeth being missing. It's the front ones that I have a problem with.
For me, and I'm okay. I ain't got to that age yet. We too young for sad tooth and all that. To be
Speaking
missing.
of
We too
teeth
young
being
for that.
missing, the girl on Baddies Africa, she missing a tooth right here.
Yes, I thought I was tripping.
The girl
LCK.
And what's her name?
No,
Got her teeth
the
fucked up too
light-skinned
on the
junk.
top, the dark skin one. Yeah, her teeth fucked up on the top for sure. That's I really pay attention to teeth. I don't play about that.
What dark skin one? The big one that be fighting everybody?
Tabby.
Yeah,
Tabby.
Nah. Oh, now I'm sorry. On Bad is Going Wild.
Oh, Daisy Dukes.
Yeah, Daisy Dukes. She got that.
Overlap. Oh, you talking like an
It's a
overlap
chip.
too?
No, it's
I'm
chip.
talking about one of the
It's
3
real
that
chip,
was
though.
fighting. That was fighting Summer in them.
Fauna Cold Killer.
It was
No, it's
Kay
Rican.
Rican.
Kay
Yeah.
Rican. Yeah, I see her. I seen that. You
Yeah.
know, I pay attention. Yeah,
Yeah,
I definitely
yeah,
seen that too. I don't know if she thought she was gonna be hiding that, but no, I seen that too.
She was.
But
I don't
you
think
know,
she's trying to hide it. She talked like she
don't care.
talked.
She talking
You
her
know
lip
what she
like
remind
that.
me of? Donna from Black Ink Crew. Because you remember Donna had that tooth that was missing down at the bottom. That's what she
Yeah, she got her lip low. Every time she talk like this.
So, what y'all think about Africa? That is Africa.
Man, okay, so LCK
Man.
is still pissing me off because why do you keep fighting people and all you
I
doing is
respect
bear
her.
hugging
I respect her. I respect her.
them? You getting
She
your
getting
ass
in the
whooped.
field. She getting in the field.
You
She
ain't
ain't
getting
gonna
in the
finish
field.
out.
That fight at the
respect
meeting.
people that get in the
That fight
field.
at the meeting when she was like,
She's
I
hugging
want
people.
you. And she's like, and I was like, what is she doing? She's Supermaning?
And that's
was.
why Tommy
She
was
turned
so
into
mad because
Wonder
she
Woman.
knew that that girl can't
Wonder
fight. She
Woman
knew
that?
that.
powers
Tommy
activated.
ain't know her name. Tommy. I don't want to get these
Tommy.
people name wrong because they
Tommy got on my nerves because what are you fighting the other girls for? Because you heard that she got
She
jumped
on the
and
wrong
you're saying
show.
that she didn't get jumped.
You talking about She-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she on the wrong show.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
She
it's
mad.
not. I'm not even talking about how she look. I ain't even talking about that. That ain't
But
why.
she giving She-Man.
I was about to
But
say
when
she's
she
supposed to be on
fight,
RuPaul's
that's a
Drag
man.
Race.
That's a man when she fight. Yeah, it ain't. I could say that she keep on going. She might be up there with average. She keep on going, but she is knocking these bitches clean out. I'm
I
like,
think she would be
damn.
perfect on RuPaul's Drag Race.
You think she look that manly?
It's
Yes.
the makeup. For me,
It's the makeup that
And
don't
they
make her.
cake
the
it
makeup
on.
job is
It don't
hard.
help.
I think that. No, you think so? I
Yes.
think her makeup is decent.
I
so she
think
take that
she's-
makeup
I
off.
think she's.
I think she needs a
pretty
new makeup
decent
artist.
without the makeup. I think
You
she's.
think
I think she's. I mean, she's
I don't
rough
know.
looking.
To me, she look
but
better with the
I
makeup.
think she's decent without the makeup. I think
That
she
bitch
put
is like
too
my
much
stud
on this
sister.
give
That's
RuPaul.
exactly what she look like.
Who sister?
My stud sister. She do.
Yeah, so I don't think that. But I think she, you know.
I mean, I'm just saying she just give mannish. It don't
do
give
give
feminine
very-
vibes.
she
No,
do
she's
get very
a tomboy,
manly.
and you can tell that she's a tomboy.
She reminds
definitely
me of
rough.
Scarlett. Is that her name?
Mhm. Yeah, they
That's who they look like.
They're doing like the lookalikes and stuff like that, and that's what they put for her.
Yeah, she
So-
looked just like
yeah.
Scarlett.
When you put them together, they. Actually
And I
do
think
look
Scarlett
like
is a pretty girl. I think
She
Tavi is a
just
pretty girl. I
tomboy,
just think
she a tomboy.
she just do too much.
And you know,
She's
with
annoying.
tomboys, you can't put them in no dress and expect them to be girl.
But
It exudes that. It doesn't
She
even
put
matter
her
how much
stuff
you
in
try
the
to
dress.
dress.
She
Well,
don't
yeah,
need
that's
to. She need to put on some pants.
You know, she did. I seen her with the baggy pants and.
Y'all cannot
She,
put me in time out NT more because y'all are petty, bro.
It's just
think
being
she's
real, but
fake.
she could fight though. I can't knock her for
So
that
you
shit.
think
I
that
think
she
the people
won
that she's
all
fighting
three of
don't
them?
even
You
chance.
think she won all three of them fights?
No, she didn't. No, because was it
When- at the
Fania?
meeting?
No,
Was it Killer
no,
or
she,
Fania?
no, I ain't Fauna, but no, she won all three. But
What?
No, I
Fauna
think she
was
went
giving
out
her a
there.
run for her money.
Killer even gave her a run for the money when she
With
went
the
over
kid.
there and tried.
Killer?
Yes!
But she grabbed the fuck out
No,
that
she
girl
grabbed that.
leg.
Yeah, she ain't. Killer
But
ain't do
she
nothing with
fucked
that.
up. She fumbled the bag when she
Right.
grabbed her leg. That's when you supposed to turn into Avery.
Right.
Okay?
But she
Right.
flipped
didn't
her
do
ass
that.
though a little bit.
No,
When she grabbed
she
her
just
head.
dropped her on the
And
ground
she ended up
then
kicking her
that
and then
part.
moving away
Yeah,
from
she
her.
kicked her twice.
Yeah.
She
So
ready to
I didn't think that
But
was a
I think that was. I like. Goddamn, how you catch her leg like that?
So what about the Summer and
Some of us killer.
She
Fauna
wanted. She
fight?
wanted
What
a
if Fauna?
moment so
No.
bad.
What that
bruh.
Fauna?
Yes,
I was
no,
like-
it was Killer. She
It was
fought
Cold
Killer.
Killer.
Yeah, Cold
She
Killer.
fought Killer the first
And
time.
to
I like
me,
how-
of course,
Okay.
Cold
I got
Killer can't fight either.
a real question.
No, not really.
Where the fuck did baby powder come from?
It wasn't
I
baking
don't know.
powder.
What
It
was
was
that?
powder donuts.
I thought so. Powder dog. Okay,
She
okay. I
threw
didn't
some
know.
powder donuts
Powder
at that girl, bitch.
I love
And
that.
Who threw the powder donut?
Cold Killer.
Killer.
Oh,
Killer
you
threw
do.
on the summer.
It was summer. You
And
got
she was
distracted.
over there looking like she had baby
But
powder on her
even
face.
if you threw the donuts, how the fuck did all that powder
It
The
come
was
out?
bottom
so
of the
much,
bag.
yeah.
It was the bottom of the barrel.
It was so much to the point. I'm like, damn. I'm trying to
I
see the
thought-
fight. I'm
yeah,
trying to
did somebody throw powder? Like, where the fuck they get that from?
Yeah,
Like,
it was probably you know how we. Sorry, I'm not a powder
oh,
donut
bitch, all I
expert.
could picture was a container of baby powder and her squeezing the bitch, but I didn't
I'm
see
sick of
all
you.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a bag of powder donuts, and sometimes when you got the powder donuts, they have the residue that fall at the bottom of the bag. That's what my theory is. She had the bottom of the bag, and she chucked that shit right on her face, and she was over there looking like Cassie.
Girl.
I'm sick of Dolly, though. I tell you that.
Dolly is
Dolly
killing me.
and
She's
Avery
so
made up. I'm
flip-floppy.
like, I guess.
She's so flip floppy, it kills me.
But Avery,
Yes.
no, who was it? It wasn't Avery. It was Pretty P. It was like, nah, what y'all ain't gonna do is jump.
Yeah.
And
Oh, she'll play the
Dolly,
some of that
Dolly
real
was like, well,
quick.
we ain't gonna do what we did last season because we not beefing. What?
That
Bitch,
part.
you ain't jumping. Like, no matter who it is.
And they didn't even
And
jump
I
her
love
last
Pretty
season.
P
She
because she
tagged
was
their
for
ass
real. She
last
said,
season.
I'm gonna dump your ass in the pool.
And then
Like, no, I want you to be surprised.
and
about
then
that.
Dolly told her, nah, you can't. She's like, oh, you
Oh,
can go with her.
that part.
Like, the fuck?
Now I
'Cause
love.
she's
I
going.
like me some Pretty P
Right.
now. Like I didn't really care for her at first. She
It
wasn't
wasn't
giving
that I
enough,
didn't
but
care for her. I think I didn't see enough of her
That's what I'm saying.
personality.
That's
All
why
I
I
saw was
didn't-
them just
yeah, it's
fighting
just
her
like
for
it
no
was just
reason.
boring. She
Right.
was,
So
she
she
was,
really was kind of quiet. Now she's being more vocal.
Yeah,
I like
she
her.
is.
She's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, she cool.
I will say,
She cool.
although she's cool for this season. We don't need to bring her back though. But
But I
she
can
is
tell
cool
you,
for
Bring
this.
her back.
but I can tell you this: Avery's jumping in every fight when somebody's jumping.
She is.
Well, I don't. The
'Cause
girl
in that
wasn't
fucking
jumping
room-
though. The
in that
girl was
fucking
not
room-
jumping. She went to grab Lex because Lex went over there to.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. She
So
was trying to pull
question.
them apart.
Lex
Who
wasn't
was
trying to jump
Avery?
either.
Who was Avery fighting in that moment?
Fauna.
It seemed like she was fighting.
And
Fauna.
she addressed that. She
It looked like
addressed
she
it.
was punching her.
She said on her last, she said, I ain't gonna lie, I was wrong. I shouldn't even hit Fauna. Like I was fucked up for that. But I
But
was seeing
Fauna
stuff
don't
differently
never say nothing
because
about.
Avery was
Because she probably
saying
didn't know.
Avery was
because
saying
was
she
too
felt like
busy
Fauna
fighting
was
with
trying
them.
to jump in.
And Fauna
So that's
wasn't.
why she
Fauna
was
was
trying
trying to
and
pull
she
Lex
wasn't.
off of.
But they talked about it. They're
that-
actually very cool now. Yeah,
That's
they be
good.
going out and stuff together and all
Okay.
that. But
That's good. But I saw the same thing and I was so confused because I was like, what is Ivory doing? Why are you
why are
fighting?
you down?
But then I
That's why
thought when I heard Lex say something about jumping, or when somebody said something about jumping, I was like, okay, so that's why she jumped in. She thought the girl was trying to jump. But
I
from
like
my
this Ivory.
perception, from what I saw,
So was
it looked
Lex
like
jumping
Fauna-
in, or was
it
Lex
looked like-
breaking it up?
It looked
I
like
think
Lex was trying
she
to
was
break
trying to
it up. But then Fauna thought she was trying to jump in.
Yeah.
So Fauna was trying to pull her back. She wasn't trying to fight her. She was just trying to pull her back. And
Right.
Lex
And
turned
Lex
around and swung on her.
Turned up, yeah.
But
that's what it
baby,
looked like.
when Fauna jumped off that damn bed, I mean, like she was Spider Woman, okay?
Fauna, she got them
She
She
hands,
turned
baby.
into a full
She got them
linebacker.
hands.
She was giving Lex a run for her money.
Baby
though.
had that girl
Mhm.
between them beds, okay?
Yes.
Heads and beds.
Hey.
That was
Lex
the true
kept wanting to
definition.
fight. That's why Lex kept wanting to
Yeah,
fight.
because
Yeah,
you
Because
got.
Lex
Lex,
ain't gonna
Lex
do
don't
it. She
push
don't
the
like to
subject
lose.
unless she lose.
Yeah.
But I
yeah,
can't
yeah.
wait to
I
see
agree
who's
with
gonna
that.
give her that knot on the forehead. I'm still stuck on that. I
Lex.
want to see
Lex.
somebody's gonna
Uh-huh.
give Lex a knot on her forehead.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
They
one.
zoomed in on the picture.
I'm just guess Fauna because or Tavi, but it
I
won't
hope
be
it was
no
Scotty.
reason for her. and
Why?
Tavi
Why
to-
would Tavi fight Lex?
I mean, you never know these days. I mean,
Don't they get into it?
Her, I don't
Did
know.
we see a clip of them too? I don't know. You know they just.
I don't think Scotty did it. I ain't gonna lie.
Scotty don't never do much, but
They was
She got a
annoyed
couple
with
punch.
Summer jumping up to fight
She's fucking annoying.
Everybody?
Like it's just annoying.
I'm annoyed with
whoever
her.
the fuck she went for.
They're annoyed with her for everything because
But
she
they
stayed
was
jumping
annoyed
in
when
it.
she jumped up because even Rolly
It
was
was
like,
random
"Here come this bitch want to get up," and some after this.
No,
because she wants to be the star of the show.
I thought Rolly was smacking shit out of that girl.
Yeah,
I was waiting on her.
Yeah,
She was like, "Do you fucking know me?" I was like, oh, Rolly about to slap her.
Yeah.
I wanted her to.
Who's that
Rolly
Russian
about
cream?
to slap her.
Russian cream, I
Russian
think.
cream. It was Russian.
Uh-huh.
I low key wanted her to. Is that
Because
me?
Rolly was like,
that ain't
no, y'all tried to set her ass up, and that's why her friend jumped in.
Yeah.
And Rolly gonna keep it real, so I do respect her for that.
She was gonna swing
Because she and then you said she wasn't even right there, but she clearly said she was standing beside the girl when
and
you
she
pulled
saw
her.
that she won't try and they won't really trying to jump
Runner
her
up
for real.
BP. She
But-
said she ain't doing that. Runner up BP.
No. Who?
Rolling. That's what she feel like. She ready to be
Runner up EP.
runner
She's
up
so fucking
EP.
petty.
She is though.
Yeah.
It's
She
gonna be
feeling
between
Natalie
her and
shows.
DTB.
DTB probably.
DTB ain't trying to be.
That's
no
just for
fucking
show.
runner-up.
That's just for show though. Yeah, for them.
Anna going to fuck home. That shit was
that
weird.
blew me.
That
But
was
I
the
like
point of
that
you
she
coming
went
to
to Africa to prove a point. Because bitch, you ain't fired me. But I still would have went on the show.
No, I'm not. No, because ain't no way I'm not going all the way to Africa to be done. God damn it, I'm here. I mean, I gotta be in there.
Well, I mean, she probably had a free trip to Africa. She probably was doing
she
her
probably
own
did.
thing.
She probably did.
But DTB said the same thing. You came all the way to Africa to just go home.
Yeah.
Like why?
But
that made no sense.
She ain't going home because remember, y'all know the rumor is allegedly she's smashing Lemmy. So she probably out there having a ball in Africa. And 2 more.
It was a video that had came out about her and Natalie. They was outside talking. People were thinking that they were scripting their argument.
Oh.
Mm.
That's what people think. We don't know if that's true, but you know.
So these motherfuckers are full-blown actors now.
That they say. I mean, but to what's the name?
But yeah,
that
they
happened
said
last
that.
season.
Yeah, Giuseppe said that.
So
But
Seki
that's what
said
I'm saying.
something about it, and it kind of blew up.
I don't
and
think
it
it's the
backfired.
producers that script this stuff. It's them.
It's
You're
I think
not
it's a
getting
combination
enough
of both.
camera time. You want to turn it up a little bit.
But what were they scripting the argument for Baddies Africa or was
Yeah,
it
Probably so. I wouldn't be surprised.
So the fight won't real.
But to me, it looked like they were having. I don't know if it was scripted or they were just having an argument outside. So I don't know.
Is that the same time that she supposedly sent somebody? Natalie sent somebody to Anna's hotel room, or was outside of her hotel room? Was that when that happened?
I don't know.
Because after they had
video
that
was.
big blow up with Natalie and Lemmy and them, Natalie supposedly was outside Anna's hotel room, like on live, waiting for her to come outside. Someone said, "Come outside, bitch! Come outside with her chin." She was speaking with her chin.
Yeah. I don't know why she said that, because she gets whooped every time, but bless her heart, she gets
She
whooped
ain't not
so
been able to
bad.
fight. All she been able to do is hold her chin up.
Yeah, that's all
I don't
she
even
got.
think she can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It looks a
she
little
ain't
heavy.
got too many.
So you see the preview where
That's
she's
why.
gonna have a conversation with Scotty and tell Scotty that she doesn't think that she likes
Who
the
Scotty
new
has
Scotty.
become.
You did that.
You just mad.
You did it.
You just mad
Because she ain't your fucking lapdog.
because she getting your
Leave my big
leftovers.
Scotty
And guess
alone.
what?
Because
Like,
she's getting your leftovers.
yeah, and
Lemmy,
she's
Lemmy.
whooping some ass. She's out here kicking some ass.
Scotty? She ain't lose all her fights.
She ain't lose all her fights.
lose all of them.
I'm not saying she whooped everybody ass, but she's whooping some ass more than she used to.
She whipped
She's
the fuck out
whooping
Emma ass.
Yeah, she did.
Yes,
She
did.
did. She
beat-
fucked Emma up
hey.
every single time.
The second one was kind of iffy. You couldn't really see the second part of the fight.
Oh, she fucked Emma ass up, and Emma was
she
mad.
did. She did get her.
Emma was mad about it.
She also got Summer for a certain part too, but
Yeah.
Summer can't fight. Emma can't fight. So the people she going up against.
Well, she's not problematic. She's
But
not
she going
problematic.
up against the people that
People
are pressing
start
her.
Yeah,
True,
so yeah,
true,
I'm ready to
true.
fight you.
Because like she said, and the thing is, they always trying to out talk her and tag team her in a fucking vocal argument, and it pisses me off. Because she told Summer and them, she said, I never chose a motherfucking side. I was trying to get to know everybody. And that's always Summer
like
MO.
that.
Yeah.
I mean, Scotty MO.
Yeah.
If you fucking pay attention, she came in like, yeah,
Trying
I'm
to
cool
get
with
to know.
that, but I'm gonna get to know all the girls.
And she does. She goes around
She
and gets to know
never
everybody.
fucking picks a side. Even with
I
the
love
fights and
Scotty.
stuff, she be breaking them bitches up.
Trying to.
And I feel like she's the
Yeah.
baddie that shows that it's not just all fighting.
Yeah.
She's that.
But
baddie.
she
And it's not
came
too
in
weird.
without the goal of showing their fight.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah,
Like,
she
didn't wanna do
showed
that.
like you can stay here without doing all of that.
Right.
Like so.
But
I
then
don't
they
think
pushing her to the point where she
Yeah, that
gotta
should
do
be
that.
yeah. And that makes me so upset because y'all know that ain't who Scotty is.
I mean, but
Leave
they
that
do
girl
that
the
to
fuck
everybody
alone.
when you think about it, because they did
They
the
do.
same thing to Biggie. When Biggie said she didn't want to fight, they was
But
going
Biggie
in.
a little
difference
different.
is-
Biggie
No,
different.
I
Biggie-
understand.
Biggie
I
Biggie
understand.
right. Big Dominican word fuck him
Okay,
off.
I understand.
Big
Patrick.
Dominican.
I understand that Patrick needs
Big
to fight.
Dominican be running
I
her mouth.
understand.
You know.
Big Dominican.
I completely get that they're two different people, but they still at the same
Half
time.
my
if
heart
they're
is
not
gone.
fighting, they call
Half
you
my heart
boring,
is
They call you boring, yeah. If you're not
or they
fighting
try
that.
to pressure
Half
you.
my heart
I
is
can't
gone.
stand you, girl. She
And
lost
this is
some
the
back.
only. Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Tink, time out. Time out.
This is why I don't feel like you should go on a show and not be prepared to fight, not want to fight, it doesn't make sense to me because you should know what this show is. This ain't no cute person. Like, this is what this is about.
But they give some people contracts where they don't have to fight. Look at Akbar.
I don't think they gave her a contract.
Bro, every single time she got into it with somebody, security was right there before the fist could get thrown.
I think they do that for celebrities, though.
For celebrities,
I think, she's a celebrity guest, so I think they try to protect the celebrity guest.
They did the Claremont Twins like that. I will say Claremont Twins, they did. No, and Claremont Twins, they had it in their contract. Because nobody touched them.
I mean, I understand. Yeah. They got everything done to their face. They can't get that messed
up. It doesn't matter. Like
which I feel like it's stupid. You can't come on there. Yeah, you can't come on there and have stuff in your contract.
Why bring them on the show at all if you're going to complain about that?
Ratings,
yeah. Their ratings going to be high. They're Claremont Twins. They've been there since day one.
Yeah, they already was on Bad Girls Club.
And they don't look the same. These ain't the same people.
But they still got fans in real life. I don't know who they're.
Those are not the same girls that was on Bad Girls Club.
They're not.
Those are not the twins.
They're not. But people love them.
They need to go back and bring the twins onto Bad.
Yeah. Them twins. I did like. I don't know who the. And then they stood on business back then. I don't really know it.
Speaking of people that are famous, Ming.
Ming be tagging that ass.
Okay. She for her to be as little as she fucking was.
I'm not saying that she
took
lost.
The fuck off on Shay.
I'm just saying that she did take off, but she won't hitting her. She was slapping her or grabbing at her face. I need you to punch that bitch.
I do agree. Okay. She need to get a little bit better, but
I need her
gloss up put on her ass.
I don't
understand
why they fought the girl, because she didn't stand on what she said in the car. She came in the house with a whole other different type of energy. Now I can see if she was still popping off.
No, she did say it again when she got in the house that she had a problem with the celebrity guest.
Yeah,
but she didn't say it in the same tone as she said it.
It doesn't matter what tone you fucking said it. Be careful who the fuck you talk around. Bitch, you on TV.
I mean,
that don't make sense.
I get that, but I just feel like they knew her energy changed when she got into the house.
And Gloss up asked her ass straight the fuck up.
Like just looking like some bullies.
I think Shay's the bully.
Really?
A little bit.
I don't think she's a bully.
I think she go around picking a little bit. She.
I don't think she.
That's the girl. And she pick and choose.
She's the one that said about the
Shay pick and choose too, because she had said something to somebody else like that she had a problem with the no audition guest, celebrity guest, but she was like not Gloss though. Like, no, I'm not her though.
She said that.
Yeah, not no Gloss, but I got a problem with the rest of y'all. She just sent. So what you picking and choosing for?
Right.
Well, maybe
over there fucking with them.
Hold on. In her defending. Oh, I said in her defending. It's all right. In her defense, I feel like she probably didn't have an issue with Glosser because technically, even though Gloss is a celebrity, she ain't no celebrity because you really don't got no record deal. You don't.
No, that's true.
You lost.
But no, in reality, she is a fucking celebrity. She was up there with Chloe.
Same thing.
Come on now, like
you do the same thing. She's on. Ain't she on Now That's TV?
Who?
No.
Glosser. She went on Now That's TV. She's been doing something reality wise.
She was doing Love and Hip Hop Miami.
She was.
Yes.
Doing what? I don't remember her.
She was on there for a couple of episodes. She was saying
that
she didn't have a babysitter to do this, that, and the third, and like. Her mom was gonna fly in to watch the kids while she went to go.
I don't remember none of that.
I
watched every
I have to claim her as a celebrity. She got hit songs.
I don't remember her. That is sad.
Because she didn't have a lot of airtime.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm saying. She ain't no celebrity.
I think it was Atlanta.
She is. She got hit songs with big artists. I feel like she is a celebrity.
She's a celebrity.
So I feel like if you gonna be mad at everybody,
she got a following.
Everybody. She got such following.
Her homegirl got more.
That's true, but I mean, her homegirl on a whole different.
But part of her problem was that she was putting parenting before her music. It's not like she won't out here trying to grind. It's just that she didn't have the support to get it done. Like she literally was leaning on her mom to decide when her mom could watch the
When that girl drops music, her numbers do go up.
Right,
they do.
So
that's why I was confused with like.
I don't think
Gloss is the type of celebrity that she was talking about, though, compared to.
No, Gloss was
the type of
celebrity just because of her connection to her sister.
No,
that's the reality.
No,
that's the reality.
No, I mean,
you ain't heard about fucking Ming before Bad Girls.
No, I have.
Baddies, as much as you've heard about Gloss.
Yeah, not as much as Gloss. No.
Hell
But see,
yeah.
Nene is just now getting out of high school. She's younger
Shabuya
than
was
her.
viral as fuck.
That's
And
the only
still
thing
trending.
You know.
Still trending.
But that's the only thing you know.
No,
It
she got
only
more
take
songs.
one.
Yeah, she got more
What
songs.
other songs does Gloss got?
Gloss got a whole
She got
album
a-
out.
yeah.
That you know, that you can call or repeat.
I mean, I just don't
Well, I
listen
can't
to her.
call
Like,
and repeat a lot of shit, but
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
just-
saying.
I don't listen
what
to her
what the
regularly,
fuck
but
did
she-
Ming do?
I don't know, but
She was born Nicki Minaj's sister, then she don't got a relationship with her
has-
sister.
She
What I'm
didn't do
saying, even
nothing.
though she don't got a relationship,
Nah,
just
and what the
fact
fuck
that
is
she
on her
mentioned-
teeth? It's
Plaque?
pissing me off. I can't
No,
figure
it's
it
not
out.
plaque.
No,
It's-
she
it's
got
some
like gems or
It's
something.
gems, yeah.
But I wasn't sure whether it
Oh.
was gems or fucking braces.
No, it's
Because
gems.
the bottom
they
is
be
red.
gluing them on. They glue
Yeah, they
them on
glue.
their teeth now.
I know what they do,
I
but
don't know
the
why.
bottom is red.
Yeah, and they look crazy.
Yeah, It throws me off every time she opens
But
her mouth.
she's like
don't
she has
look
a different
like-
style. She like a rock star type of
She looks
style.
like she could be Ken to Cardi B. I'm
You
sorry.
don't, you don't think so? I feel like
I
if you
do
put
not
her
see
and Nicki
Nicki.
together,
Nicki ain't gonna
they
like
do.
that one.
I'm sorry. Put her picture next to Cardi B when she first came out, when she was on Love and Hip Hop,
You think she?
and before she got her teeth fixed and stuff.
You think that's her?
She favors Cardi B and her sister.
I don't think so. I feel like if you put Nicki beside her, she just like a very slimmer version.
I
of
seen a
Nicki.
picture of them two together, and I still didn't. I see it, the similarities, but it's very small. If you put her next to Cardi B when she first, before she got all this work done, Cardi B is her twin. She's 20. And I
Nicki
say
ain't
I'm
like
sorry because it's no shade, but
Nicki
I
ain't gonna
swear,
like that. The barb's gonna be coming for you.
what the fuck, bitch? What do I have for y'all to come for? My opinion, okay? Come.
You know, they don't give a fuck. The barbs and the goddamn
Child.
what's the
Beyonce,
the
Beehive.
Baby, they vicious.
They some real aggressive ass fans.
Yeah, they is.
But I think
Okay.
she favors Cardi.
I like
before
Tito.
Cardi got
I ain't
her
never
work
seen
done.
it. I ain't never
So
seen
far,
it.
Like when
I
she
like
was
me.
on, she first came into Love and Hip Hop when she
It was her walking through that whole
fucking
fucking house looking for that damn girl. She
was
really
supposed to find
did
her.
walk through that whole house.
It's just I didn't understand the tag team.
So what do y'all think about? Because Gloss Up was gonna fight her for her.
I mean, I
Yeah,
get
but
it.
Gloss-
Gloss
feel
Up
like
was
she
not
was
gonna let
young.
Ming fight.
Yeah.
Ming felt like, let me catch this.
It's my shit. Yeah,
I get it, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
And
I
then
just
Gloss
don't
Up
agree.
came, but they didn't.
They
It wasn't a
jumped
tag team. It wasn't a jump.
No,
And
it
Gloss
wasn't
Up
that.
came back and was like, well, now I feel like fighting. You know what I'm saying?
And
so,
that was just like, now you going back for more. Like, just
Now
let
she
it
in the
go.
mood now though. Now
but-
she like
but-
she
but
got
Gloss
hyped
Up
up.
was
She got
boxing
her.
her ass.
her
This show is
adrenaline
definitely
up.
some baddies gone wild because they get on
It
my
is.
damn nerves, and you can tell they're very,
Yeah, I
very
don't
much
like
younger
no
than the
fucking-
other
I don't
baddies.
like
And
no
they didn't
fucking
go
shadow.
any fucking where.
No, they still been on the first.
They gonna be going
they've
on
been,
an
they've been in the
excursion.
house for one damn day still.
So, what you think about them putting the beds out?
I
That's
thought that was so
That
petty.
is
It's
just
bullying.
bad girl shit to me. That what it seemed like.
I
To
didn't
me,
even like
it
it on
was just
Bad
like
Girls.
some
Petty.
bad girl
I'm
shit.
fighting. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
gonna whoop every bitch
the
that put
girl
their
that was
hand on
hanging
myself.
out with Bahati actually felt some type of way because they moved the bed.
And
But
she
she
was
didn't
sleeping in the
say
bed
that.
too.
Oxy
She
Pearl.
does.
But she-
No, yeah, she did. She said something
something
about
at
us.
the end. That's when her and no girl gonna get into
And
it.
Gloss Up fight. Her and Gloss Up got to fight.
They're gonna fight, or they start fighting, and then the episode cut off. But
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
see them continue fighting in the next episode. So,
Because she had something
She
to say. And
spoke
she
up.
felt like it was shady. It was like
yeah, She's
Shady
spoke up.
towards her.
So
because
was
she
her,
felt
but
like
they
it
were
was
telling
too
her it
many
wasn't.
females. She was like, it was too many of y'all. That was her biggest issue too.
Yeah.
She's like, it's about 8, 9, 10 of y'all for 2 girls. Like, y'all could have just sent 2 bitches in there and handled
And
them
I
2
do.
bitches.
I 100%
100%
agree
like that.
with
But if
that.
I was
Yeah.
them, I'm
But
sorry,
the
tag
8 or
team
9,
and
10
every
people,
last
like
one.
they
They were
said,
just watching.
all of them didn't interact.
Yeah, they were just watching.
But 8,
But
9, 10,
still,
we
though,
didn't need
it
a
don't
damn
need-
audience. Because
although y'all are watching,
feel like,
I don't know what's ready to happen.
right.
I don't know that y'all are just watching. I'm thinking maybe if I try to walk out this door, somebody ready hit me in the back of my head. I don't know what y'all on. I don't know you
I'm gonna
bitches.
be on 10. I'm
So
shaking
what about
someone.
what
Fuck
about
that.
what about Red Eye?
Girl,
Oh,
that
she
goddamn
was
she could
petty.
fix that.
She
I don't
was
know
petty.
what drop she to put in her
She was
eye.
petty because
Yeah,
you
that shit-
see the girl go
that shit
lock the
blows
door
me.
because they said they coming back to fuck with her.
And
her
she,
shit.
I thought she was
Yeah.
gonna leave out the door. Like, you're not
Yeah,
gonna lock me
well, I
in here.
thought- no,
This
she
bitch
just
got up
unlocked
and
it.
unlocked the door.
Like
to
you're
let
being
them in.
petty.
You know
You're
what
being
I think,
petty.
though?
You wanted that.
I think what she did that for is to try to cahoot with them, low key be on
Yeah.
their side, and I like,
So they
oh,
won't
maybe
fuck
they
with her.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
they don't fuck with her. You heard I already fucked them. You see that ass she on with the other one like that?
Who fucked her out?
Daisy.
This
BB. When
That
she
big
thought when she
gorilla
tried to
bitch.
jump up in that fight,
Goddamn, that
and
bitch
Daisy
big as
called
hell.
herself trying to keep her from jumping, and she thumped that eye. And then she got real big mad about that when Jaden was talking about her eye. Then she really got mad. And then
Oh,
when
Jada's so pussy.
She
she's
is.
so pussy.
She is, but she says she's trying to heal.
Man.
So let her heal.
That's
Because now she look like she in the bank.
and
she
you know
got
she
into
knows she
it.
can't fight.
She don't
She can't
care.
fight at all.
But I will say she stand.
No,
on
she
it.
do care.
stand
No,
on
she
it.
do care because she ain't. I
feel
don't
like
think
she
her
don't
arm
care.
is as messed up as she say.
I was about to say, do you think that she was the punk for that whole like when
Yeah.
they took her mattress and she
No.
wanted to go in the room? And
I feel like she knew. Number
was
one, she's
outnumbered.
already she can't fight.
you
She
is
already got her
outnumbered.
ass
Like,
whooped
I know
by
about that.
multiple people.
and she
So
outnumbered.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like 10 of y'all,
It's
and I
fair.
don't know whether y'all gonna jump up in it or not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't
about
know.
to fight all y'all
Yeah, I
bitches.
do agree with that.
Now,
yeah.
what I will do is get my shank over here, and if y'all think y'all gonna come and take my shit, we gonna find
Yeah,
out
I'm
the
gonna-
hard way.
This not
we gonna
jail.
have to do.
This is Bad Girls Club.
She would get put off the
This
show.
is close enough to jail.
She would get put off the show.
This is close enough to
But I
jail.
have
This
to
is
fight
gonna
you
get.
till the security decide
I'm
they want
telling
to
you,
get
I'm
here.
dunking
I can
somebody
shank
in
you
the
by the head.
pool. When we get, I'm thinking, I'm gonna make sure everybody think we just chilling and cool, and everybody getting dunked in the pool. They just try.
I'm gonna drag mattresses.
Did you
Yeah.
see when they was talking about
Put this shit on your
how
clothes.
Mean kissed that girl?
Yeah,
That
Shay.
she
Why
ended
the
up fighting,
fuck?
and they was like, they don't even understand why the fuck she kissed her in the first place.
Shay
Cause she
just give
liked
me.
her.
Shay just.
I don't think it was
her.
a like you type thing. I think
I
it
think
was
they
a
was drunk.
moment.
Yeah, they
I
was
think
just
they
drunk.
was
They was in a
and she
moment.
liked her. She was attracted to her in some kind of way for you to be kissing her
Yeah,
regardless.
I think
of
she
whether
was.
you're
I
drunk or
think she
not.
thought she was cute, but it was like I think it was like the drunk cute. Like, child, once you wake up out that shit, like, damn.
No,
what
because
the
she was
fuck was I
clinging to her even before they got drunk.
Was she?
I didn't see that.
I thought I did. Maybe I'm.
I wouldn't kiss no Shay. I'm sorry. I just
didn't
don't.
see
That's one girl I just can't
She
stand
look
on.
dirty
That. I
to
just
you?
don't. Yeah. Yeah.
You're so petty.
Yeah, she do.
I'm curious to see how next week is gonna come about and if they gonna get into it the way
Rella
Relative
and Daisy.
they got on my nerves. We
But
talking about
that
the one where
bullying
we talking
shit.
about
That
the New York
Daisy
stuff,
with the bullying shit.
the New York stuff.
Yeah,
where I'm from New
Daisy's
York.
starting to become a bully now. All right, with this
But
bullying
she's
stuff. Leave
been
her alone.
bullying. She feels like because she was the best fighter, somebody gassed her head up and told her she was the best fighter in the house, and since then, baby,
Well, I
she
say
has
that.
been the bully.
Her and what's her name is the best.
Benatti.
No,
Are you talking about
Bahati ain't
Benatti?
the fucking best of our hell.
Benatti, she's
No,
bully
she
too.
ain't. Oh, you talk about a bully. Oh, yeah, she is. I thought you meant the best fighter. I was
Bahati
about to
is
say
a bully.
Benatti, yeah, not Bahati.
You think she's a
Benatti,
bully?
yeah, she can be at
Yeah.
times. Because the way she came and took that girl's room was just bullyish.
She didn't take it. She just shared the bed with her.
She took her bed.
No, she took her bed.
and
she
beat
got-
her
and
ass
she got cancer- a
to get
mass.
in her.
You know, she felt like that was her using that shit.
Yeah, Oxy.
She didn't go
I
ahead and
like
get
that
up out that
Oxy
show.
addressed it then, and she didn't, try to call her out in front of everybody. But she did go and talk to her about how she felt about it. I think Oxy is the person of wisdom on the show.
Yeah.
She seems to be the only one that actually stops.
Why
to
are we
think
not
about stuff
calling her
logically.
manly though? That's what I'm confused.
She is
So we
manly.
only gonna call.
No,
She
no,
does
she's
give-
definitely
she gives-
tranny.
Oh, okay.
She gives
tranny
tranny.
vibes.
She do. Her and TT.
You know who I don't think she gets TT. No, I don't think TT.
Interviews. TT is the one that with the green and blue hair and the green screen, and she looked mannish in that
Oh
green
no,
and
she
blue
just
hair.
gives that she's real small and
Yeah,
her
she's
structures
that's
are
all that
She
is.
gives
I don't
me-
think she
It like,
with
you know
that
how
blue and
you know how
green,
like you
that gives me man.
you know how like you could see somebody's bone structure. You know
yeah,
what
that's
I'm
all.
saying?
Yeah,
Really
I think
defined.
that's what it.
That's what it
I
looks
don't think
like.
she
for
give.
me for
I don't
TT.
think she give a man.
I think
though.
certain, not all scenes, is specifically when she has that blue and green makeup.
Yeah, I
and
know what you're talking about.
That's when she gives.
She look
Yeah,
like
tranny.
Kavitha fish.
But you know what? I do like about I be
Time out.
I be watching her outside.
You put me in time out. You're not petting your ass to be in this episode.
No.
As petty
No,
as hell.
no, it's crazy.
Petty
She do
as
her
hell.
hair herself though.
I'm never petty.
I
I'm
like
just
it.
talking about.
Mm-hmm. She do
Okay,
her hair
that's what's
herself.
up.
Yeah, she
Shout out
do.
to
She
that.
be
Shout
freaking
out,
it.
yeah.
And I
She
like the
freaking.
pink wig
She
that she
freaking
had on in
full
the
of
Who
it.
your favorite baddie on Baddies Gone Wild?
Alright, my favorite.
I was gonna say TT until she participated in that bed.
That's what I'm
bullshit.
saying. Damn, it was ready to
It's
be
kind of
TT.
hard
Well, I
because
think
they started bullying.
it's Ming and TT.
Low-key.
TT just blew me with that though. Like,
This episode, the person that's my favorite this episode was actually Benatti.
Why was that? What
Because
she
she
did?
was finally quiet and she
was shutting the
up and
fuck
sat
up.
down
Yeah,
and
she
act
was.
like a normal person.
Yeah, she did.
She been acting like a
regular.
damn Tasmanian devil
Ooh,
all episode.
That's how her
every
body hurt.
episode.
I like Bahati. You know why? Because
She got
her
hard.
points that she make
Be
about
valid.
shit be valid as a bitch.
Be valid.
You know what I'm saying?
I like how I do like how she talk her shit in her confessionals.
But she don't stand on it.
My
all the
favorite
time.
is still Gloss. I like Gloss.
I'm still learning Gloss. Gloss
I'm
is giving me
yeah,
bully
still.
too. She's giving me bully.
I like
at
her,
times.
but she just ain't.
I would
fake.
say Gloss and Bahati. I don't know.
Gloss
Yeah.
gives me fake at times, and I say that because
Gloss give me that she sat back and watched these bitches.
yeah,
Yeah, she's
that too. But it was also
I
giving
feel
me
like
a
she
little fake.
calculated because she's doing this shit for a rebrand. Think about that. That's the only reason why she on this motherfucking show.
Which is
what
dumb.
is you
does
wrong
not
with
make
that?
sense to me.
It doesn't.
I'm gonna say that don't
But
brand
to
you.
me, that means that the movements that she gonna make gonna be calculated.
Yeah,
So
calculated
her
so
fighting
she
that
can get
fucking
more money
girl
off of
was
this show.
calculated.
And she said that
She
too.
was calm, cool, and fucking collective
She
about
said
it.
even with fighting that girl and like being in a room with them while they was dragged, she was like, if I was on TV, I wouldn't even be doing no type of shit like this. It's TV. I gotta make TV.
So
Right.
you're basically DTB, cloud chasing.
Yes.
Well, you know what? All of them do that in a way.
I get why they do it because it comes with a check.
Ain't nobody gonna watch nothing.
How
We
much
just did
money
an
is it
interview
worth,
today
though?
where the guy literally said that his social media won't jump in the way he wanted it to jump.
Mhm.
So he made a fucking post to draw you in.
Mm-hmm.
What's the difference in what the fuck they doing on these shows?
Yeah, same thing.
No, it's still the same thing. I think cloud chasing all over. It's just
Look,
like
you think that she don't know this $50,000 on the motherfucking line?
Oh no, she definitely knows.
Alright then. So if she don't get no motherfucking action, nigga, then what the fuck gonna happen?
I
So
get it.
she
And ain't nobody gonna watch it.
I just think her coming from where she came from, I don't think none of the celebrities should be on this motherfucking platform. No celebrity. Because it's if you want to rebrand yourself and
That
you
ain't
really
how you
trying
do
to
it.
make some serious money. So I get that baddies is paying. But come on, is it worth
It's one of the hottest
is it
TV
worth
shows
some
out
of the
there
shit
right
that you gotta do?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
pay. And is it
really
big
worth that?
celebrities.
Did y'all
Chelsea
clock?
Santana even said that they pay insane.
No, I get it.
Did y'all
They
clock? When Natalie told DTB, you ain't even gonna have to fight no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I mean?
She lying. Like it ain't gonna be in her contract that she gonna have to fight it in order to get the bag.
Yeah.
But did you clock the fact that she even brought that up? So that's to me
that's gonna be bullshit.
To me, that's leaking information.
Yeah.
First
I mean,
of
it's
all.
not leaking because it's been they
It's
talk
not.
about it. DCB
I
talk
don't
about
think
it.
that's leaking information because I don't think that's gonna happen.
You think so too?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen,
I
but
think
I mean,
it's
I think that
you
she's
think
putting
so too?
information out there that you shouldn't be putting out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm.
But I think Natalie is fed up though, because you see, she I feel like she's moving a little different compared to how she's been moving. And you also notice
She needs
this
to stay in the
season she
house.
was beefing with Lemmy.
I
real
think she's a
bad.
little scared.
I think it's a combination of that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because the
now-
new girls don't give
now
a fuck
she done
about
been
your
touched.
position.
It's the first fucking season.
She
Well,
been
she
touched a couple times. though.
No, she didn't been touched. Yeah, Roland
but
touched
this-
her ass.
But this season,
Roller touched her.
she done got into it with Anna
Snuck her.
and DTB within the first 2 episodes.
I mean, but she was in with DTP on a reunion. She came out there and
Yeah,
baby
she
slapped you.
She
That's what
probably
I'm saying.
is
That's
sick
what I'm
of.
saying. Most of the time, they're not really letting her get touched unless she knows about it. You know what I'm saying?
You know, every time she ready to get touched, here goes security.
The same thing they did with Akbar. Like, they act like they're protecting her to the fullest. Because, what's her name? Tinkerbella was about to turn Akbar ass the fuck up. And I
Yeah.
believe that she would have.
Yeah, she
But
bad.
they did not let her get anywhere near her. Soon as they started arguing, they slid right in there in front of them.
And they ain't trying to fuck up their contract.
I don't think Natalie give a damn though, because she's still an EP. So I mean, whatever she does on the show, it
I
always
think she
brings
gives
in
a damn
extra
because she
ratings.
don't want to look like she can't fight.
No, I get that, but I feel like Natalie also is calculated. So
Oh,
she
yeah, she
says and does
Everybody
things
say that too
for
about her.
reasons.
Yeah.
So I feel like she probably said that for a reason, and
She
she
did.
also lied a lot
Yeah.
too. So she could have been lying to DTB.
She's
I wouldn't trust that
very,
whole.
very manipulative.
And everybody, even that have beef with Natalie, always say that hey girl.
You was telling me about how you was watching the Ratchet TV with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't supposed to. I'm sorry.
All of them say that she has like the best business mind that they ever met. Like everything.
I mean,
is
she been
planned
in
out
this TV
Yeah,
shit,
so
especially
she
reality
don't have
TV
it.
shit,
Wow.
for decades.
Yeah.
'Cause she wasn't even
So
on-
yeah, she should know how to navigate it.
She should, but she's
You know.
tired. She getting old. She ain't getting younger. She don't want to keep fighting these hoes.
Talk about fighting people. Quitting to act unfaithful.
Baby. She's a runner. Nope.
Nope, it's not that.
Yes. That
It's
was
the one
not
that came on this past week.
That was dang it, I forgot their name, but I do remember the episode because it was a husband and a wife. And the wife was previously messing with females.
Yes.
And he married
Mhm.
her. They had a baby because both of their family was kind of very spiritual. And he just felt like something was off, and he went and got Tammy on too. the investigation and found out the best friend, the godmama to their child, was also on the side.
Joseph.
That was his name?
Mm-hmm.
That was the side
And
piece.
John.
Sorry, y'all. God dang it.
Her name was John and his name was Joseph.
No. That was the John and Joseph. That was the first couple. That was the girl with the big. She had a big round head. That wasn't the wife. That was now that one.
That was
with
the
John
high
and
school.
Joseph.
They was
That's
school.
where that one. The way that whole situation went out. That's the first time I seen a team up go successfully. And there was no drama.
Super fucking calm.
Yes,
like
she was calm. The side
chick was calm, but
they had
he was a
conversation
fucking asshole. Oh my god, I hated his ass, man. Like when I tell you, I've never seen somebody be so fucking disrespectful for no goddamn reason.
To everybody,
he literally. These two girls met together, sat down, had a conversation.
Like grown
the
women.
girl that was the side chick, she was really, really heartbroken that even happened.
And she had just got over cancer.
He really horned in and got two women that were completely fucking broken and decided to fuck with their heads.
Yes, Lord, and that he did. That he did, but the way they handled it, they handled it with so much grace.
Girl,
I had never seen an episode like that before.
Because baby, tie me in. That's how I felt.
Tammy was sitting there looking like she was said,
they need to apologize for me for putting me in the position to feel emotionally the way I feel. They need to apologize. You cheated on her because she won't freaky with the girl that was freaky and said this ain't no relationship.
That part. But told the girl that was freaky it was a relationship and that's what she's been thinking. But he's like, no, it ain't nothing serious.
Wow.
Yeah. He was so arrogant. He was such
they
an
need
asshole.
to apologize for my jean for putting because one of them threw ice cream on him.
Yeah.
Like ice cream on him.
For messing up
his jeans. He had on white
jeans.
They need to apologize about these jeans. Like he was so fucking disconnected.
He wasn't disconnected.
The whole entire
he meant
situation.
That he was like, y'all embarrass me, I'm gonna embarrass you. That's what it gave to me.
Right.
Like I'm gonna just say anything out the way to hurt your feelings because y'all basically caught me. Yeah. Because he was a piece of crap, won't he? Girl, yeah. Tell him. Say it again. What else you saw? You wanted to punch him too? Because I did. Yeah, he
was a fucking mess. Like when I tell you, I was at the house watching that shit, screaming at the fuck. No, you didn't, bitch. Oh, bitch. Let me put my shoes on.
Yes.
I just knew. John was gonna call me.
Girl.
I just knew John was gonna call me, so I could go out there and whip his ass.
Glad that she stood her ground and she didn't go back to that, of course.
Right.
Because most of the time
they go back.
That, but then when Tammy do the follow up, some of them do go back. I was so glad that she decided not to. Cause
and anything where she was like, if this relationship doesn't work, I just feel like I'm gonna be broken, like without the relationship. But Tammy was kind of a little irritated with her at first because you could tell because Tammy was just like, well, you know everything that seems suspicious. There's no point in us really doing. Excuse me, ma'am.
It's Tammy. That's her name,
ma'am.
You seen the show, but what happened when that happened?
But
tell the peoples.
Tammy was a little irritated with her, but she didn't.
She
when she got there and she saw how he was acting, Tammy kind of was like,
Tammy's face, but she is definition of.
She was like, oh,
you gonna know how she feel by looking at her.
Yeah.
Okay. Because every facial expression she made was everything that I felt. Because I wanted to leap through that TV and
smack
come
his
up
ass.
so quick.
I know his mama just saying that and just feel like
boy, this is embarrassing.
This nigga.
I hope his mama didn't see that. Or I hope she did. Maybe he'll start acting like he got some sense because that was just horrible. He made all black men look bad in that moment. Like, come on now. He ain't have to do that, bro. Why you do that girl like that?
Yeah,
you ain't want to be with her. You ain't got to be with her. But don't do that.
The other episode, though, it was basically
the husband and the wife.
Yeah, the husband and the wife, and basically he married her because it was the right thing to do. First of all, because she ended up getting pregnant, but she was his first. He was her first.
Yep, male
relationship. And she had dated females her whole life, and she wasn't accepted by her family
Mhm.
for dating the females. So her getting with him, of course, made her family push for marriage, but his family pushed for marriage too because she ended up getting pregnant. So they've been together for 2 years, and she got this new best friend, and she's known for a year, and the best friend likes the girls. Mm-hmm. So and now they're hanging out.
Yes. Oh, girl, they ready freaking
the godmother.
Oh, but they was doing it all out in the open, girl. In the house, on the couch.
They was in the house, and
this man was upstairs.
They would be on his bed
upstairs.
He was upstairs asleep. They was downstairs.
Oh, he not with that shit. Mm-mm. He not with that. Let's do this together.
No.
Yes, that's so she gonna kick him out of bed. Bye.
Well, what ended up happening was they ended up kicking the best friend out of the relationship.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
okay.
They needed to though.
Yeah.
They need, but no.
Let's go mess up what y'all got going on.
Let's talk about how this baby. She should have been a track star.
Yeah,
she didn't even run, but she sped walk.
Yeah, she said, "I'm leaving. I'm leaving."
Y'all go ahead and have y'all.
They never had the conversation with her. Even with the recap, he was on the recap by himself.
Yep.
And then they did a recap with the best friend. The best friend was just like she felt like they need to work out their problems. So she backed off.
Yeah, she said, "I ain't gonna lie, I'm her friend, but I really just wanted to get jiggy."
No.
Y'all
wanted to be
she wanted a relationship.
She did. Oh,
and
she was hurt.
Thought that he knew about it, what they were doing, because they were doing it out in the open. The best friend thought the man knew about it the whole time.
That girl is terrible.
Yeah.
That's why she didn't want to have no conversation on camera. She took off.
That messed up.
Yeah,
she said, "Y'all have this conversation by yourself." And Tammy was like, "Well, wait a minute, girl. You know, Tammy
didn't even run after her.
She tried to. She tried to catch her, but then she kept on going. She was like, "I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this."
Yeah.
I guess Tammy said after the last episode where the dude took off over the wall and took off running.
I think Tammy talked to her. I just think Tammy talked to her off camera.
It could be
because when they was inside the building, Tammy was like, "All right, I'm gonna go try to talk to whatever her name was." And Tammy walked out, but they didn't pan to Tammy. They just talked to him and talked to her.
Yeah.
And then they went to the recap.
Girl. Well,
what?
Hot mess. Next week's episode should be really, really good. And also this week coming up,
Family of Fiance.
Yeah, Family of Fiance, and also Courtney Act Double Life that comes on the 3rd.
Yes, because we're in June. Shout out to my Geminis. gang.
And them Cancers.
I'm sorry.
Yes, eventually the Cancers, but right
Virgos,
now still the
our
Geminis.
time is coming. Our time is coming. Yeah.
Girl, the fuck bye.
Our time
the fuck bye. Anyway,
awesome.
Real Housewives of Atlanta.
It was some bullshit.
It was
they could have kept this episode. It wasn't really that. I mean,
let's keep it real though. With reality shows, they do filler episodes. So
and this
is probably a filler episode.
Because
I'm over Phaedra and her antics already, and the shit she got to say about people. Because she think that she's a dime, but she's more of the rough.
Okay,
but
the comment that she made about Angela, honey,
that's what I'm talking about.
Petty to the max. You don't even know this lady, and you're just meeting her in person.
She's giving what the fuck they were looking for on Married to Medicine.
Yes, and why couldn't you deliver that on Married to Medicine?
Because they already got a Heavenly.
True.
They don't need.
But I don't think she. I don't even think she could compete with Heavenly.
But she can't because Heavenly knows these bitches in and out. What to say to trigger them and everything. Phaedra cannot compete with that.
I don't think she.
Because Heavenly.
I hope that when Angela sees.
Heavenly don't hit these bitches with no petty lines. Heavenly hit these bitches in the gut and twist the knife and then pull it back out.
Yo mama.
When she be throwing slick shots. Because everything she say be fucking true.
Valid.
It be true.
Somewhat true.
For the most part,
yeah,
but for the most part, like when she do a read on your ass, she is reading you for filth, bro, and she is not.
Like, what's her name? What's her name that be reading the dark skin girl? She be reading.
Quad.
It's not on that show, but
what show you talking about?
No, she just. Oh dang, I think she's a rapper. No, it's not a show. She just be with her love.
Kaya.
Oh yes,
she reads the deal.
Yeah.
The guy.
Yeah, she goes the fuck in. But yeah, Heavenly do the same thing, and Heavenly was doing it on live too. So she was friends with her castmates, and she would go on live and talk about the shit that would. Yeah,
that's messy.
She had a whole podcast, and I really loved it when she joined with Carlos King, and they would do recaps because baby.
Well, see, I think for Phaedra, they think that she's supposed to be on that same level as Heavenly, and on Real Housewives, I think people enjoy what she does on Housewives, but I don't understand why, because she's just not that entertaining to me. Like the things that she says, she's not willing to say that to their face. Like
Right.
you
Yeah,
sat
I
up there and
really don't
said
give a
that
fuck.
Angela is the youngest. You said she's
Well,
the oldest looking.
What happened to say? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna take it back.
I'm so stupid. 'Cause that's what she
That
do.
is my favorite line.
But that's what Phaedra do. But
Yeah.
she said it in the green screen, and she
Yeah.
never. I mean, well, she
They
didn't even
still
get a
gonna
chance to
see
take
it
it back.
They still gonna see it.
She said that Angela's face is real old looking, but her body is young.
That's cold.
So many ages going on in one body.
I couldn't.
It's a lot of different.
But I did see. Okay, now Drew and Portia tried to have a sit down. That went nowhere.
I don't think they would need a sit down. I think that Portia needs to sit the fuck down.
Portia made it seem like she's over it and she's good, but it's the moment that Drew started talking about the Ralph situation, then she started bringing up the fact that Drew is dating Black. Now, Black is also a part of Dennis' label. Mm-hmm. So she's just like, you're just letting these rumors go around when you could have just cleared them up and said, no, I'm not dating Dennis, I'm dating Black. But Drew is like, first of all, I'm not dating anyone. And she was like, but you are dating him. How the fuck do you know who this girl is dating?
Who the fuck how you gonna tell me where my coochie mouse flying at?
So Drew was basically denying it, and she was just like, I'm not dating anyone because, I'm going through a divorce right now. And she was like, so that means you can't date anyone? She was like, well, that would be very problematic for me because, you met with him, my husband, Ralph, so to say. Like, that is, the divorce is already messy, so to say.
You met her husband?
Soon to be.
He's a wife husband.
He's not a peach. Husband. He's a peach himself. He's a peach holder, baby.
We've given you.
They just need to put. They just need him his tagline. That's all he needs.
He's not Torah.
Yeah, because he need to put his skirt down.
Yeah. Listen,
he just need a tagline.
That's a
to be on the intro.
Oh, right.
So they talk about that.
I don't understand why the fuck he making this divorce so fucking hard.
Because he's petty. I think he's hurt because his image was damaged
he
when he
cheated.
came on the show. Well, it hasn't been confirmed, so he said. He went to a whole island to get away from his wife and didn't tell her where he went to.
I'm so
and ignore her calls.
This shit is crazy.
So yes, I believe he cheated, but I think because he's heartbroken because
he probably
his image
being in bitches like the spur of rumors. Let me help my girl out, my Sadora out, because he probably slept with Shamice and Portia after the dinner.
That's what her whole point was too, because when they got to Grenada, they had dinner that night. And her whole point was, how would you like it that, after you and Shamia met with Ralph, that all of a sudden there was rumors floating around, oh, you guys slept with Ralph. Like, how would y'all like that?
Right.
And they deflected, of course, and made it seem like Drew was just so wrong. But she did apologize to Portia and said that maybe she should have sent a text. She could have went about it. She could have handled it differently. I still don't think that she owed no text message.
No,
she been trying to reach out to you and you keep canceling y'all appointments.
I talked to you. We were supposed to hold the line, girl. Fuck them people.
No, we were supposed to.
Yeah, I told her. She ain't fucking listen. I'm sorry. I ain't cussing at you, but she ain't listen.
Shit.
It made me mad.
What's your opinion?
It made me mad because I had to go too.
What's your opinion, girl? What you think? You think they should be friends again? Yeah, Portia walked out of the conversation because she started talking about who Drew was dating. So Drew started talking about, well, you supposed to be dating such and such. They bleeped out the name, but it's supposed to be Future. Portia's supposed to be messing with Future.
Oh,
they bleeped out his name, but that's exactly
she's just going from one train wreck to the next.
And you want to join together?
She's going from one train wreck to the next.
So yes, that's what that. So yeah, Portia didn't continue that conversation. She skedaddled out like she did with everything. Because
when Simon get word of that shit, bitch, you gonna be fucked up too.
Yeah. So nothing really was resolved. So next week you'll see the real drama. Britt also apologized. Britt is gonna get into it. Britt apologized to Phaedra. She apologized to Phaedra. Britt did. Because apparently Apollo was at her dinner. Her little get together that she had where she won't serve her no food and stuff.
They was going in on her ass.
She said she tried to say that it was the event planner, but how about the event planner came and said, first of all, I want the event planner. I was the event decorator. There's a difference between a decorator and a planner.
So y'all, just so you know what we're talking about, Britt threw
some type of event to sponsor
event launch
her
for Bare Naked, and she was serving food to the ladies who have peaches, but not to the rest of the guests.
Supposedly they were supposed to have cocktails.
They set the scene up
everyone.
because they like as if they were serving food to everybody, like the plates were on the table, and she didn't want that.
And she said the decorator came out basically to defend herself and said that she was not in charge of food. She was not in charge of nothing but the decorations. And then Britt did not have the entire venue like she tried to portray it.
She don't have an insurance license.
She said because the club that they was at, the clubhouse or wherever they went to, was still open for business.
While they were out there playing golf in high heels.
Where's our word?
They was.
Pineapples, yes.
No,
They was out
pineapple.
there. But for real, come on, let's be real. Let's be.
Pineapple.
They was out there playing golf in 6-inch heels. Fucking up them
That's
good people
insane.
lawn.
But see, and the crazy thing is, they were still open. They didn't even have that, like, it wasn't secluded for just them and the guests or her.
The shit outside wasn't
that's
set
why
up.
nothing was set up and it wasn't.
Yeah, so
put together.
you know what she should have did? She should have fucking asked Kenya Moore how to throw a soiree, because Kenya Moore event was laid. You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to shade a bitch?
She don't like Kenya because Kenya is who she wants to be.
But
She
her
wants to replace her.
insurance license.
You are ignorant.
I'm
So,
just saying. Why are you pinching me?
Next week is supposed to get even better. And then they tried to resolve the drama between Shamia and Drew. And Shamia still is not understanding where Drew came from, even though Drew was still being shady with her comment. Drew, you got to take some accountability because you was being shady with that comment. But Shamia did admit this. Anytime y'all say anything about her, you damn right I'm going to go back and take it to her. You surely are.
A portion.
Yeah. Because that was their whole issue. Drew's like, you took back information and you said it as if I was being malicious. You weren't being malicious, but you were being shady when you made that comment about the royalties from this album will pay for Polaris College. And Shamia said her college is already paid for. She said, well, I could contribute to some snacks or something.
Well, why are we mad about that comment?
Because she felt like you shouldn't be talking about my child.
But y'all bitches been coming for Drew
since the beginning. Oh, and Portia apologized for how she addressed Drew in that moment on episode 1 when she told her she was a low down, dirty bitch, basically. She said she shouldn't have used those words. She should have chosen better
Drew,
words.
I think you should wipe your ass with her apology.
Girl. It wasn't no real apology.
It's not sincere.
It wasn't no real apology.
Like, bitch, you started this
still
whole
talk about her.
I hate Drew train.
They do it on social media
for
now.
no reason.
So it wasn't sincere because they still talk about this girl on social media now. I didn't like how Shamia tried to shade Drew last week when she went to the radio show and was basically saying that Drew was a liar because she didn't speak 5 different languages, but the song is about body languages or love languages, not body languages.
Shamia, you trying to break into the music world. Leave Drew the fuck alone. She already been there, done that. Leave her the fuck alone.
She been there, done that.
She been there, done it better than she did.
Well, what I will say is you shouldn't want to do that anyways when you're trying to get your foot in the door because
she
you never
been
know
there,
she
done
may
that
be
more
able to
than
bring
fucking
you along.
Shamice did.
She's further along than you are. She has a whole album.
Exactly.
She has a record deal now. So
and that's
I
my
feel
point.
like maybe you should
Bitch, set the fuck down.
Lean on her. You
Oh,
think
check my old friend with the nasal issue.
She do got a good producer because she's working with RL from Next.
Go check.
But
She need to go check on Brit nostrils.
And you know she got the nerve to call Drew Nocchio because she said Drew lied so much. That's what she
I know you fucking lying.
That's what
not burnt sinuses.
Not burnt sinuses.
Talking about.
I'm talking about Flavor Flav.
Right.
Not burnt sinuses. Oh, you talking about Shamice?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I know.
You sleepy girl.
I know burnt sinuses ain't talking about Drew.
Nah, I'm sick of you with the burnt
sinuses. Shit. Speaking of which, y'all. This has been funny. We about to get up out of here. So, I'm your girl, Miss Tink.
I'm your girl, Tito.
I'm Rachel.
And we will see you next week on Reality Check-In. Make sure you clock that T.
Say bye, butterfly.
Bye.
Bye, Twinkie.
Bitch, do you not remember? Bitch, you must have forget. Have you even read a Bible?
I won't drag her ass. I'm gonna take her ass through there. She come at me wrong.
You better stop around before God strike your ass down.
I don't know where we went wrong.
That's your mother. Your mother, your ugly ass mama. So you ought to know it when you see it. Okay. I want to do whatever these bitches want to do. do. And whatever they don't want to do, I want to do.
I ain't never in my feelings, a nigga never catch me slipping. I'm like, bitch, we outside tonight. Oh, God. Bitch, we outside tonight. Natalie Nunn. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. Fuck that broke bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Hurry up, bitch. Bitch, we outside tonight. Yeah, yeah. Fuck that broke nigga. She fucking that broke bitch. Fuck that broke nigga. He fucking that broke bitch. Oh, God. Yeah. Daddy shit. Natalie Nunn. Baddie, shot a clock.